In this video, we are going to discuss some tips and technique to write a report in our English language paper 2, section 1. What is a report? A report is a concise document written for a particular purpose and audience. Report is a mixture of fact and opinion. Next comes the format of a report. Number 1 is heading. Number 2, subheadings. Number 3, we have the opening paragraph, the aim or the purpose of writing the report. On number 4, we have the paragraphs, that is body of report with subheadings and elaboration of content points. Normally we have 5 to 6 paragraphs. Now on number 5, we have the conclusion, that is we are going to sum up or to give suggestion or to give opinion for our report. Now here are some useful phrases for report writing. For introductory paragraphs, we have some phrases or sentences. The aim of this report is to highlight the report aims to highlight, this report aims to investigate or to recommend, the purpose of this report is to highlight. And next we have the phrases for generalization. A significant number of students, I love the number of parents, almost all students, a vast majority of students, a large number of teachers. Then if you are going to favor a certain issue, then these are some of the sentences or the phrases which can help you. Many students were captivated to see, or it was fascinating to see. We all got insight into the importance. We managed to study fascinating facts. The vast majority of students were stunned as they. So these are the different kinds of phrases. And then we have the phrases if you are going to oppose or you are going to give the negative side of any issue. It was appalling to see, however many people felt that it was. Notwithstanding the boons, it was totally saddening to see, or a large number of students found that the trip was a bit haphazard. Then of course when you're coming towards the end of the report, you need the opinion phrases. I strongly believe that, or I vehemently believe that. And in the concluding paragraph, if you're going to give the recommendation, then you may use these phrases. I would recommend that perhaps we could also consider asking. Now let's attempt a question of report from the Cambridge endorsed English language textbook for examination from 2024, page number 168 and page 169. The two texts that follow are reports of visits to a theme park in the Netherlands. Read them and then complete the exercise that comes after them both. First report is, that the heading is Visit to Efteling Theme Park, and on page 169 is the report with the title or a heading Cheesy but Charming. Both are reports, two different reports written on a visit to the theme park in the Netherlands. And now we are going to read what is the task, that is on page number 170. Exercise 5. Imagine that you visited Efteling on a recent holiday in Europe with your family, including a younger brother or sister. Using details from both passages, write a report based on your experiences of Efteling for a local youth group, members aged from 12 to 16, who have asked for suggestions for a summer outing. Now the content points. In your report, you should, number 1, give a brief description of the park. Number 2, evaluate what the two writers say about it. Number 3, say what you think members of the youth group will enjoy and might not enjoy. Our next step is to read the two texts and underline the points for our report. And after reading the text, let's make a rough sketch. First paragraph would be the introductory, as we have already discussed in the format, and that is when we are going to write it, we are going to describe what is the aim of the report. And here the aim of the report is to suggest a summer outing in the theme park in Netherlands. Then we have the second paragraph, and now we have the points from both the text, that is description of the theme park from both passages. So we are going to collect the points which we have already underlined, and it should be generalized. We are not going into minor details. Then we have the third paragraph, and that is according to the content points, both writers' view about the park. So the next fourth paragraph will be according to the content points, that is your own view, but it is based on both texts. That is, you are going to give your own view, that is what you think should be, what is appealing, and what the group might enjoy or what the group might not enjoy. Then after this fifth or maybe the sixth, that is the last, the conclusion, and here according to the text it is going to be suggestion for the local youth group. So according to the rough sketch, now we are going to start our first paragraph. Now according to the rough sketch, let's read a sample introductory paragraph with a heading or title of the report. Title is Efteling, a Magical Summer Outing. During our recent family holiday in Europe, we had the incredible opportunity to visit Efteling, a magical theme park nestled in the Netherlands. This report aims to provide insights into our experience at Efteling based on details from 2 passages and offer suggestions for a summer outing for a local youth group aged 12 to 16. Then we have the next subheading and the second paragraph. Points for description, and you may have these points: forests and waterways, themes based around fairy, travel, adventure and other realms, tablets with characters in costume, rides. And then we have the next subheading, and that is the writer's point of view or perspective. So we are these are 2 separate paragraphs, but you can combine them. So what is writer's the first writer's perspective is, writer one emphasizes the park's enchanting ambience and the sense of wonder it involves. They mention the fairy tale forest, a place where classic stories come to life, and the iconic Broomwork ride, which takes visitors on a magical journey through various fairy tales. Writer first perspective highlights Efteling's ability to captivate visitors with its immersive storytelling. And writer's 2 perspective is, writer 2 focuses, you can omit writer 2 because you can have the slightly change the topic sentence. You may or may not mention it. It can be generalized. Writer 2 focuses on the thrilling aspect of Efteling, mentioning roller coasters like Baron 1898 and Python. They also touch upon the park's attention to detail, especially in the design of their rides. Writer 2's perspective highlights the diversity of experiences available at Efteling, appealing to adventure-seeking visitors. According to the next content point, what the youth group might enjoy or what they might not enjoy. So we have the points from both texts. The attention to detail in the houses of fairy tale characters, the fairy tale tree which told stories, the fakir on the flying carpet, the use of waste bins called holball kids to stop people dropping litter, Efteling Museum, diorama of railways, houses and lives of fairy tale characters, Villa Volta, spacious room in the hotel and good play area for children. Food stalls are not expensive. What they might not enjoy, there might be 3 points. Quite a lot of walking in the park. Information in the museum is only in Dutch. And then we have the roller coaster. Now the content points are finished. So let's conclude our report. It can be a simple concluding paragraph. In conclusion, Efteling is a remarkable destination for a summer outing for a youth group aged 12 to 16. It offers a blend of enchanting fairy tales and thrilling rides, catering to a wide range of interests. While there may be challenges like queues and costs, the overall experience of Efteling promises to be magical and memorable for all members of the youth group. Now the examiner's top tips. Organize your facts clearly. Focus on your paragraphing. Do not use short forms in the report. And of course, it's a language paper, so check your spellings, punctuation and grammatical errors. Good luck.